Welcome to the Ash Ketchum Catching Challenge. A quick reminder of the rules for those who haven't seen the earlier episodes in this series. The Pikachu must be the starter Pokemon. Any Pokemon used must have been caught by Ash Ketchum in the relevant anime season. Other starter Pokemon will not appear. And any evolution has to have canonically happened. Welcome to episode 7. I realized when I was streaming some level grinding on Monday that I never actually did the Saffron Gym, so I went back and did that in this episode. This is the second to last episode, both because the last two gyms are now complete, and because there really isn't anything left until the Elite Four, aside from a lot of level grinding. I'm not sure if the episode will come out at the regular time on Sunday, it just depends on how well the grinding goes. Episode 8 will go up when it's finished, and that's the best I can say, really. Anyway, let's get into the episode. I hope you all enjoy. The episode starts in a different spot than where the last one ended, because I did some grinding on stream on Monday. I left the Poke Center and resumed my search for Lost Owl. Though really, with a name like that, what was he expecting? I made my way to the Bond Bridge, and then I decided to fight a small girl on the beach. Pikachu's actually been getting really accurate with the Thunder recently, which I'm happy about because it is an extremely powerful move. And yeah, it's been really nice just actually being accurate for a change. I'm not entirely sure how the accuracy system works. I guess maybe it has more numbers to roll. Like, this is a guess. I'm guessing it has more numbers to roll, so the chances of it of rolling an accuracy check of yes is a lot higher. I'm not sure. Anyway, I made my way into the forest and started looking around. I immediately got lost, unfortunately, and just looked around for a bit. I found a pond that I can't actually get to. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get there. I'll probably go back at some point, and I also found a max ether. Like, it doesn't look like it's accessible for whatever reason, which is weird. I did eventually find out where I was supposed to go after taking a detour that actually is the shortcut that I just completely missed. But anyway, I found Lostel, and then a wild Hypno attacked. Ice Beam froze it solid and did a massive chunk of damage. That being 13 levels higher definitely helped. And then Body Slam took out the rest of it. Lostel took me back to the game corner, and I finally got to complete that quest about the meteorite. And I got a moonstone that I'm probably never going to use. Apparently the game's not up and running yet, so I just went back to one island so I could get out of here. Bell caught my attention, and they were just talking about the job they did, but yeah. I headed back to Cinnabar, and apparently I can take a ferry at Vermilion City, and I healed. I flew back to Saffron City, and for some reason didn't set my most recent Poke Center there. But I found a fighting dojo. I wasn't going to go in at first. Well, I went in accidentally. I was like, oh, that's not where I'm supposed to be. And then I decided to just go in for easy levels, basically. Like, Pikachu already hit level 44. This isn't really very interesting because it is just a lot of like fighting. Like these Pokemon go down fairly easily because of my Pokemon's like much higher level. And luckily there's only like 5 of them, so it doesn't take too long. Vital Throw does basically nothing, despite being super effective, and Ice Beam just one-shots Machop. I'll leave Lapras out because I want to get more experience on her. And Karate Chop does a little bit, and then Ice Beam does the rest of his health. So close to leveling up Lapras, I was so annoyed. Yeah, I just switched out my Pokemon so the one with the the closest one to the next level was in front. This guy goes way too hard at his training. And Lapras finally gets the level up. Primeape tried using Focus Energy and it didn't help very much. Yeah, Lapras finally got to level 44. It's 3 out of 5 down. This guy's telling me to take my shoes off, which is, you know, good etiquette. In fact, I think it's like extremely rude if you don't. Cross Chop does a ton of damage to Snorlax because it's both fighting type and a critical hit. It does go down in one shot to a headbutt though, which is really funny. As does the next one. And Primeape. Yeah, that's a good decision. Giving up is probably a good idea. I took on the Karate Master. Snorlax was identified, and then Hitmonlee went down in one shot, which was kind of sad. Thunder Punch does not do very much to Snorlax, and it goes down to a crit. I take a Hitmonlee as my reward. I wanted to see if I could pick up the other one, but no such luck. Talk to a couple of people around the city. Well, I run around for a bit, talking to people, and then I go and heal. I actually left almost every trainer battle in this episode, because without them, like, only the important ones of the Dojo Master, Sabrina, and Giovanni, the episode was like 10 minutes long. I couldn't do that, that's way too short of an episode. So yeah, I took on the Saffron Gym. I really should have looked at my trainer card to see if like there was just a gap where a badge was missing. Both this Slowpoke and the next one surviving on 1 health just because of damage rolls was so annoying. I missed the disable though, so. There's really not a lot to say here about this bit because it is just running around taking on trainers who are kind of just extremely boring. Snorlax does a lot of headbutting here. Well, he did, until he leveled up and I put him to the back of the party. I don't know why I used Pursuit here. Like, it did a lot and then it just copied Runaway for no reason. I do feel like this gym would have been a lot harder if I went at it in, like, the normal position, which is immediately after clearing the self-building. Which probably would have been a good idea, but oh well. I'm getting to it eventually. I actually don't know where my character is at the moment, because I found the teleport pads really confusing. I actually had, when I was like looking around, well, not when I was looking around, after I'd beaten all the gym trainers and I went to heal, I was looking up the map, or like the order, the number, which teleporters in particular to take on, or to take, to get to Sabrina as quickly as possible. That's what I was trying to say. The channel as being here is really funny, because I think it's supposed to represent how they're like, how the ghost type is like super effective against psychic types. But the problem is that they only use the Ghastly line. Like, Ghastly Haunter. No, I think it is just Ghastly and Haunter, because Gengar's a trait evolution. But the Ghastly and Haunter and Gengar are all ghost poison types, so they're super, like, psychic damage is 4 times effective against them. Slowbro finally goes down, because Slowbro are like surprisingly tanky Pokemon. Confuse Ray does basically nothing. Pidgeot uses Aerial Laser, just kills it. And Pidgeot hits level 44 right before the gym leader. And then I get lost trying to get back to the starting room. Oh, there was another one. I had just entirely forgotten that one existed. Yeah, she has a single Haunter. Psybeam takes it out incredibly easily. I'm fairly certain I land on the right one by accident. Yeah. Like, once I got to a room I recognized, I was able to do it, and then I went and healed. It's actually an extremely short route to Sabrina if you know what you're doing, which I didn't until I read a guide on it. But it's also like incredibly intuitive because generally you just have to make a straight line walk to the next teleport pad. Is it already there? It was like 15 seconds. And we have a reluctant gym leader. She sends out Kadabra, I send out Pidgeot. Aerial Ace one-shots it. Bring out Butterfree. Mr. Mime is put to sleep. Use Gust, because I didn't think Psybeam would do much. It gets a crit, And then she heals him? And he just doesn't wake up for the entire battle. Venomoth is also... Oh, Venomoth is also kind of psychic, but it's a flying poison type as opposed to Butterfree, which is flying bug type. And it's super weak to psychic type attacks. I have no idea why she has one. This really annoyed me. Alakazam was put to sleep. A full heal wakes him up immediately. Gust does a massive chunk of damage, and then Psychic just wipes the rest of Butterfree's health out. Aerial Ace takes him out though, and I've got the Marsh Badge. I get TMO4 and just... yeah, and that's the correct 7 badges, and that's the correct badges in the order. That is the 7 badges that I have in the correct order. Sorry, I'm very tired today. I heal one more time. And now, it is time to go to Fuchsia City, because there's something on Route 15 that I need to pick up. That would be the Rain Dance TM, because it's extremely useful, and I find a bird keeper who sadly is not named Toby. That's really disappointing. They should add one. Birdkeeper Toby's a really cool YouTuber. You guys should definitely watch him. He does like Pokemon theories and stuff, so it's thematic. This guy's team does not last very long though. Like, Farfetch'd managed to survive on red health, which was kind of insane because I'm like 20 levels higher. Yeah, Butterfree gets up to level 44 and takes out his Doduo. And I just start running. I avoid one trainer, run through the grass, and find a tree that I immediately cut down. I avoid those guys, and then the picnicker walks in front of me as I approach, which was super annoying. This is also a surprisingly tanky tanky Clefairy, but it still goes down to 2 hits. She wanted to trade, and I'm not interested. I pick up Rain Dance, and I immediately teach it to Pikachu. That completely wipes out Pikachu's massive hindrance in the, like, 70% accuracy of Thunder. Under Rain Dance, or like when it's raining, it is 100% accurate. I took on the Crushkin here, just because the first 2 Pokemon in my party were extremely effective at dealing with them. Aerial Ace takes out Hitmonchan. Psybeam takes Hitmonlee down to red health, gets off the high jump kick, and then Pidgeot just finishes off with a quick attack. And Pidgeot also hits level 45. I went to walk back, and then I actually got through the tunnel, and then I remembered I could fly, and just flew back to Viridian City, because that's where I needed to go next. I healed up my Pokemon and set my most recent Pokecenter in Viridian in case I whited out. And then I went to find the gym. And this old man is parked in the single most fucking inconvenient place on the planet. I did manage to eventually get in though. First guy I took on was a tamer. Intimidate didn't really do a whole lot. Acid did, though. Acid did a lot of damage. And put down his defense. And then, for the Taurus, it just made, like, the worst... Like, the single most brain-dead strategies I've ever seen. Like, yeah, I went to sleep. Like, that's fine, you used rest. And Gus did barely anything, and I kept using it, and I don't remember why. Airy Lace was way more effective. I got a crit, he woke up, and then started lowering my speed. Pursuit did barely anything. And then Quick Attack took him out, and it's just like... What was the point? You could have at least healed in that. I brought out my most effective anti-fighting Pokemon. Which was Butterfree. Psybeam did a ton of damage. Machoke used Submission and didn't do very much. And then Psybeam just dealt with it. I'm actually genuinely curious how many gym trainers here are actually gym trainers, and how many are just Team Rocket members in disguise. I ran into my first cool trainer, and I think these guys eventually evolved into the Ace trainers. I'm not entirely sure. I'd need to look that up. Slash does a fair bit, and then he used a Hyper Potion, which didn't do a whole lot because Psybeam immediately took it back to yellow with a critical hit. Rock Blast missed, and Psybeam didn't. Graveler was dealt with. Then he brought out an Onix, which survived and then took out Butterfree with a Rock Throw. And then just Ice Beam just really took him out. Ice Beam's such a useful move against ground types, honestly. Also, for some reason, none of his Gravelers have Sturdy, and I'm not entirely sure why. Yeah, Marowak went down. He was dealt with. And then this guy. This guy's working himself into a rage. Cross Chop does a lot of damage. But I'm actually really surprised he doesn't have a Primeape. He has a Machop and a Machoke. He would perfectly fit a Primeape. Yeah, Machoke identified Lapras and then went down to Ice Beam. Easy. Apparently this guy's Pokemon makes music, and he's holding a whip, which is interesting. And then we have more of the weirdest AI decisions I've ever seen. Like, flying type moves aren't very effective, but I did want to see if I could beat a Rhyhorn with Gust. And he just kept using Scary Face and Rock Blast, and all Rock Blast ever did was miss. And, like, he lowered my speed by, like, 4 stages, and I'm still faster than him. He got down to yellow before he finally used Takedown, and didn't knock out Pidgeot. But Lapras dealt with him fairly easily. I checked the corner for an item, and then took on another cool trainer. This one was really annoying because it tanked a Hyperfang, took it down to red health, and then got healed. Hyperfang missed. Critical hit took Raticate down to yellow and then red. Hyperfang hit and then it took out Raticate with Boomerang again, which was so annoying. I actually completely forgot that I had Surf for a good few minutes here. Like, Headbutt took out Nidorina. And Snorlax is poisoned. Okay, and then Headbutt does a chunk, and then Body Slam does a chunk, the poison does the rest, so used rest and took myself back up to full. And then I tried using Sleep Talk, and all Snorlax got was rest. I feel like that should be illegal. It happened twice. Oh no, it happened once. It was a different time it happened twice. And then Snorlax woke up and I finally remembered that I had Surf. Brought out Marowak. It survived a Surf on like 3 HP and then knocked out Snorlax with a critical Boomerang. It's such bullshit. Took out my frustration with Ice Beam. And Lapras finally hit level 45. And just left Lapras out to take down the Rhyhorn. I went to heal at this point because my Pokemon did desperately need it. Made my way around the gym again because that old guy's still in the most inconvenient position possible. And I found a fighter who nicknamed himself the Karate King. Compensating much. Seismic Toss did a fair chunk, but Butterfree took him out and managed to get the level up. I brought out Pikachu, hoping for some, reasonable luck with Thunder, which I got on the first one. And then I hoped for that same luck on the second one, which missed. Pikachu got taken down to yellow by Revenge, missed again, and then got taken out. I brought out Raticate to hopefully do something. He got Hyperfang off and took him down to yellow health, and then got one shot by Revenge. Headbutt finally took him down though. I went looking for the final trainer. Apparently Viridian has been closed for a while. He sent out Sandslash, who I immediately put to sleep. Accidentally used Sleep Powder again, and then it woke up on the first turn, which was so annoying. The Super Potion healed him a bit, and I took him back down to yellow, before finally knocking him out with Psybeam. Switch out for Snorlax. And just surf his Pokemon away. Double Kick does a bit. Surf does a whole lot more. And Nidoking came out. He used Thrash, which didn't help a whole lot. I decided not to teach Snorlax Covet just because I just don't like the move very much. I think it's annoying. I leave Snorlax out and just surf away his Sand Slash. It's just gone. But Snorlax at level 45. I leave the gym to heal again. And then I decide to, instead of just going at Giovanni with 2 of my Pokemon at level 44, I decided to just bite the bullet and grind them up to level 45. I'll rearrange them in level order and make my way to Vermilion to catch the fairy. I think it is really cool how you can catch a fairy, or the Sea Gallop fairy, to the Tri-Islands. I forgot that my destination for grinding is actually on the same island, so I didn't need to fly anywhere. I surfed across the water, ran into a couple wild Pokemon, and fought a Crush Girl, which sounds really cute until you realize it's not girl with a crush, it's girl who will crush you. She has a Hitmonlee. It doesn't really last very long. It does, however, manage to take out Raticate, which was annoying. Thunder misses. Hitmonlee uses Focus Energy and Mind Reader, and I bring out the Rain Dance. I decide to Quick Attack just for the priority. Then I finally get to use the Thunder setup. And it's really satisfying in a way that I can't really explain. And Fire Punch does almost nothing, and Hitmonchan gets paralyzed in return. And I just use Thunder again. I wanted to take those items, but they were locked behind Rock Smash, which I don't have any on my Pokemon. Here is a really good grinding spot for around level 40, because there's 5 trainers, and the run from the outside to the hot springs and then back outside is 100 steps. So you can basically just recharge your Versus Seeker really quickly and get healed in the process. It's so nice. So I took on some trainers and got all of my Pokemon up to level 45. Flew back to this town. It's not really a city. I wanted to see if that guy had anything new to say, but he didn't. Well, he did, but it wasn't, like, interesting new. And then I accidentally hit A twice, which was annoying. Before I left, I decided to check out the landmass that I'd seen on the map, and ran into a trainer. At this point, I'm thinking that I'm, like, fairly ready for Giovanni, because I was pretty worried for the level 50 Rhyhorn that he has. But as you see, I didn't need to be worried at all. Yeah, I defeated the swimmer, and then went and looked at the beach. Found an Ultra Ball there. There's just one thing there, I couldn't find anything else. Couldn't be bothered surfing back, so I just flew. And I went back to Vermilion. It's kind of annoying that you can't fly to different map pages, but I suppose it's fair. healed up and sent my latest Pokemon Center to the one in Viridian City. I rearranged my Pokemon in most effective against ground types order, because he has a lot of ground types. In fact, I think his team is entirely ground type. Dugtrio, Rhyhorn, Nidoking. Yeah, his team is entirely ground type. I made my way up to Giovanni, and after a short conversation where he says something slightly confusing, apparently it's his hideout. I'm pretty sure he legally owns this gym still. Rhyhorn goes down to 1 Surf. And then Nidoqueen starts using Earthquake, which does a lot of damage. And she doesn't have the decency to go down in 1 shot, so... Nidoking is faster than Snorlax, and I get him down pretty low. I actually put the Quick Claw on Snorlax, hoping it would trigger Rest, but no, unfortunately, it did not. I bring out Lapras, and Ice Beam really just deals to Nidoking. Ice Beam just fucking one-shots his Rhyhorn, which is really nice, but also I wasn't expecting it to go down like a little bitch. Earthquake does a bit, and then a critical hit Ice Beam just takes out Dugtrio and wins me the final badge. He sounds almost proud. And yeah, evidence of people making TMs other than just like them being in the game was in Fire Red, and now in Scarlet and Violet we finally have the ability to make our own TMs, which is awesome. So yeah, I heal up here, and this is basically where I ended the session, because after this, so as you can see, all 8 badges, all ready for the Pokemon League. I saved. And yeah, that's where I end the session. Next time will be the Elite Four. Thank you guys for watching. As I said at the beginning, this is the second to last episode of Fire Red. A lot of my free time for the next few days will be spent grinding up to level 60 minimum. I will try to get the last episode out on Sunday, but no guarantees. After episode 8 is out, that is going to be it for the rest of December. I will not be doing more Pokemon challenge stuff until New Year's, as I'm feeling a little bit burned out, because doing 2 episodes a week is a lot of work, for me personally. But yeah, I'll try to get the next episode, the final episode, out on Sunday, but I will catch you all either tomorrow for stream, or whenever the next video is out. It should be Sunday, might not be. I will probably be spending like several hours a day for the next like several days grinding. But yeah, peace out everybody. Catch you next time.